Hello and welcome back to final round back nine coverage from the 2024 European Open in Nokia, Finland. Gannon Buhr has been on fire so far, but we've got chasers. Everybody wants to win this one. You're watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
It's one of the best conditions for a championship major Sunday, and we've got the best card. I've talked about it a bunch on the front nine. We all talked about it. And you've got the front runner just holding everyone at bay with an insane front nine. Ricky Wysocki with 3 pars still manages to shoot 7 under with his eagle on hole 3. Paul McBeth finding himself now 6 back with a 4 under performance. And Niklas Anttila, a quiet 6 under. Doesn't seem like it's enough to catch Gannon at this point, but there are plenty of 2-shot separators here on the back nine with potential to make ground if Gannon does slip up.
This has a little potential for that 2-shot swing right here. A little 755-foot par 4 bending around the corner, but the trick is obviously the approach. If you can land it, you got a nice little hay bale guarding you from the bad rollaway too. This can be dangerous, this tee shot, if you get a little frisky and you want more than you should bite off. This looks like he wants more.
Yeah, starts the hyzer out towards that tree in the distance, gets the big skip around the corner. Oh, he wasn't convinced it was going to be in bounds, but just on the right side of the line for Rick.
Great spot to be. A little scary, but
That's about 300 feet or so to the pin. And that's right where you've practiced almost all of your approaches from if you're Niklas Anttila. Good distance, but not necessarily pushing any of the OB boundaries, long or left.
See, this is where I feel like I would have maybe chipped something up there, give myself about 400 in.
Oh my gosh.
And Gannon just lays into it.
yeah.
Wow.
Like,
What a drive.
you see what I mean? Like, he just like lays. No, I don't.
It's too early to mess
What
around,
a
I think. He's just got the
drive.
one way to play.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't made hardly any mistakes yet, so keep pushing.
I think Paul's going to need an 11 under in these final line holes. The way Gannon is playing, it might need a 12 under.
You can bookmark that score. 11 under, put him at 36. I know you're joking around, but
Yeah, I mean, but
it might be that.
yeah. Okay. And that gets himself about 8 meters.
Well, I do know this. Aside for Gannon, if somebody were to birdie out right now, it would put a lot of pressure on you.
Yes.
So, but that's what's going to have to happen. You got to get him up. I really believe that. He's already at, 8 under now? 7 under for the round?
7 under for the round with a perfect drive that he still hasn't thrown his
Right.
approach on.
Yeah, well, he was like playing pretty good, and we were like, and he's on the easiest hole in the course and missed that one. So
Yeah.
he doesn't like the easy holes. He needs the extra difficult. That's why he threw the hardest possible shot on this one.
He might just be bored on the easy holes.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Whoa.
This needs to
Sit
stop.
down.
Oh, no way.
What a bad roll for Gannon.
That almost went in.
That's a bad break. Usually they roll right. That wasn't that long. I mean, the weight
No.
on it is almost perfect.
Yeah, but check it out. I hear what you're saying,
That was
but
so
everybody
close.
else is landing short
Yeah.
of the basket. This one doesn't, and
Sure.
they're landing short because that happens.
Yeah, I think landing short would be smarter.
Yes.
No question. But I still think at least 5 times out of 10 that rolls down to the bails rather than straight long.
And McBeth, good. Keeping his perfect accordion round going ever since the start. Birdie par all the way through 10 holes.
Gannon to save par.
Kind of a massive putt.
Stop talking when I'm putting. Thank you.
Huh. Wow.
Was that directed to the card mates?
I think that was going after
Or was it?
I mean, you got
people
5,000
in the-
people. You're going to have some people talking. You're going to have some people making noise and moving, and it's a tough situation because obviously our eyes are fixed on the horizon line. We're not looking down at the ground like golf. And so those noises and those visual distractions are a nuisance. Unfortunately, Gannon unable to put it past him, and that's a big time let the field back into it moment there with McBeth and Wysocki carding the birdies as well as Niklas.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh's right. I mean, 2 shots. Just like that. Just 2 shots on Ricky.
I mean, for Gannon. And I am as big a Gannon fan as anybody, but I want to see a battle. So for me, in this moment right now, let's go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not here for a 9-shot runaway, and that's what it was looking like. He's still in the driver's seat. He's a very mentally strong player. I'm not worried about him after that mistake, but certainly it injects a little life into this event. Brings this guy right back into the conversation.
And that's something, as a front runner, you never want to see. There's a lot of sharks in these waters here, and this is maybe the biggest shark of them all. Yeah. And that's another birdie coming for Rick.
This is such a 2-stroke swing hole as well. Like maybe
it's the
biggest one in the world.
Yeah.
Is because it's so close. The difference between a birdie drive and a bogey drive with that little pond waiting. Niklas goes really low, really wide.
And I can't see this coming back in bounds unless it gets lucky at the end.
And where's that going to be marked?
I think early.
I think you're right. I'm worried about how wide this is. I shouldn't have been.
Oh, catching a piece of the pole.
Great ride. You start to worry when you swing it that wide that you're heading right towards the water. But Paul has a lot of power. Knows the stability perfectly. Flips it up just a hair.
Just perfect shots from him and Ricky. And that's like the veterans smelling the blood. Right there. They just go back-to-back darts on the hardest, what I think is one of the hardest birdies. And one that you feel like you should get. Like you're like, okay, I can get this, and then all of a sudden it's a bogey.
It's hard to
Feels so
achieve just
bad.
because the roll of the dice that you have to play with the big hyzer.
Major statement chance right here for Gannon Buhr.
Such a different shot shape for Gannon, going high with the stall hyzer.
Oh, closer than both of them.
Are you serious, man? You can't phase this man.
What a bounce back. Both of those guys parked. You can count on one hand, maybe, the people in the world that could stand up to the pressure of Ricky and Paul both parked circle one on a really tough hole when you just bled a couple strokes. There's not a lot of people that step up and throw it inside where both of those guys are and just say, yeah, whatever, guys. Let's on to the next one.
Wow. Anttila on to the next one. Here's his approach to about 18 feet. He'll have that for bogey. Okay, on fire now. Ricky is feeling it.
If you're Niklas now, it's, watching the scoreboard a little bit, playing the best golf you can, obviously. Maybe you set your sights on McBeth now, rather than thinking about this being the day that a Finn in the MPO division can bring this one home. And it's a when thing, not a if thing. Someday there's going to be a Finnish champion here. I hope that this tournament can keep it going, keep the tradition alive until I'm old and gray and see and I hope I'll be there to see that day. It's going to be an incredible thing, but I don't think it's happening this year.
They have a tradition when they win big national championships or world championships, like the hockey world championships. They all go to the grocery store, and they just stand there and drink and wave flags, and so their expression is they go to the store, but they say it in Finnish, obviously.
I like it.
I'd hope so.
600 footer. When Ricky starts smacking his hands together and fist pumping after every shot, he's onto something.
Yeah.
And he's tracking you down. You're bleeding. He's tracking you down. That's terrifying.
That was a great drive with an unlucky roll and then a lucky tree. And Paul just has been slipping on both courses off the tee pads.
That's still in play. He's going to have to hit a really low ceiling from there. Ricky has a big advantage being a little bit farther down the fairway.
Wondering what Gannon's going here. Is he going roller? Yeah.
Just hyper aggressive.
I think this is a correct play on this hole.
Wow, what a shot.
Just gets so far.
Makes me think I need to start carrying a flippier disc. Because you kind of need a trick disc to get it down that tight.
Like this one.
Yes.
This thing is on that tree. If it wasn't, it was gone.
Yeah, I loved the angle.
Miracle shot from here can get you to C2. Yeah. It's a great shot.
Basically perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, no big skip. Left and right are bad on this hole. You got to just keep it in the middle.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Another loud clap from Rick.
Look how many birdies in a row the guy's on.
Wow.
And a pretty tough part of the course.
He's on, what is that, 6 in a row already?
But look at this drive from Gannon, I mean. Ooh, a little high, but that's fine. There's a hill over there.
You'd like to come down a little more than that.
That's tricky.
It's going to be a tough one. It's short, but technical. Man, this one's going to come up short and right. Not Niklas's best effort.
That was strange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to see him do better than that. Still has a look.
For par.
Okay.
Ooh, classy Nick.
Avoids the back-to-back bogey. So the expression is Torilla Tavataan, which roughly means we'll meet at the market square. That's what they say. That's what they do. If Finland is mentioned in outside media.
Oh, you're right. This is tough.
Nice. Hard to say how much that low ceiling was in play, but the times I've gone up there, it sure has been.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he probably had a tricky putt.
When he goes down to the knee with that sideways knee stance, usually that putter's going in the basket. I don't know why he doesn't just take that stance from a normal lie, because I hardly ever see him miss that way.
Usually makes it the other way, too.
That's why. That's why I think.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Good birdie. 7 in a row. That's what he needs.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Yeah, that
Gannon
was
did have a good little gap through the tree there, but he did well.
missable. Very missable.
2-shot game. Have you guys heard anybody go Classy Nick on Niklas before? That just came to me. Is that
Classy Nick?
Yeah, with a K. Classy Nick. Like Niklas. Classy.
I'm not with you, man.
Really?
I know.
I like it. I
Nick
like it.
Classy?
Classy Nick. Like instead of Niklas, you take the class, you tweak it a little. Classy with a K. Look at
right.
Classy Nick. Out
Classy
here
Nick.
again, looking good, throwing good. Classy Nick.
He is a classy looking gentleman. I'll
Yeah.
give him that right there. He's
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised.
clean cut young man.
Lawyer
Yeah.
qualities.
Totally.
Great hairdo.
Yes.
I'd pay $10,000.
He knows what
like
the market share value is.
I mean, they can't all be winners. I can recognize.
I'm
if
with
that
you
was a
now.
bad one,
It
but
took me a second.
I kind of like
Forgive me.
Classy Nick. Obviously, just a K on the end of that Nick. No C.
Well, you know what they call him in
Huge tee
Finland.
shot here from Ricky.
That was
Just piping
Big.
it right down the middle. Because this is a nervy tee shot. Another one you should get, but you have to.
Oh
See?
boy,
Kind of nervy.
early.
There is OB over there.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is.
We're about to. Well, it must have been safe.
Yes.
Saw the spotter on the run.
Well, now
Another roller?
same disc. Oh my goodness,
man!
These tight lines laying down the roller. It's just not. That is so good. It's
Farthest,
so far.
maybe the farthest drive I've ever seen. Way up on that right side.
What a shot. Klasenike. Oh boy. At least it kicks down into the middle.
I think he almost jumped off the edge there. It's not that bad, Nick. It's not that bad.
It probably feels that bad, but he's got to just send this thing up, swing it left. There's
Oh
no-
my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a shot from back there.
It was great. I was gonna say no way to reach the pin, which I'm glad I was right.
Yeah.
I got worried for a second that I was saying something and he was gonna prove me wrong right in that moment.
Yeah, a tough stretch of holes right now for Klasenike.
Where's this guy? Oh, no.
And there's OB over there too.
Yeah.
He's kicking his way towards. Oh, and he did find it.
Oh no. Okay, well, that's maybe it for Paul McBeth now.
Certainly, he has given away any kind of control he could say
Yes.
he had over what goes on now.
If he birdies out, I don't think it's enough. He's going to need help. Meanwhile, if this guy birdies out, he's going to shoot course record by 5 strokes. On fire right now. Just 3 pars in the front 9, but an eagle. And nothing but birdies in the back 9.
Hats off to Ricky Wysocki for all the talk so far in this commentary round of he's probably going to need them all. The
Yeah.
dude's been getting them all
You know what makes me think
for like
of?
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me think about the chase down at the 2019 World Championships. When he shot an
Yes.
1100 rated round and almost threw in on
What,
18.
he hit the basket or something?
Yeah. And he had to do every single one of those strokes and just came up. But that's the kind of thing that Ricky does. He pulls out these incredible performances when he needs to. And he wants it more than anyone right now. And he's just hoping that he can change that narrative. Gannon Buhr, that was a lousy approach. And with Ricky under the basket, he
Oh, wow.
steps up and cans another clutch one. What a putt.
Gives Ricky a little slap. Well,
That's a perfect putt.
When you're doing 2, 3, 4 fist pumps,
Yeah.
that's not just for you. Sending a little message.
The first one's for you. Everything else is for the others.
Yep.
It'll just be a single bogey for Paul, but he's going to lose 2 strokes to the leader and 2 strokes to the man keeping him honest right now with Ricky Wysocki birdieing, his 8th straight hole now?
That's nasty.
Hold still. Hold still. That guy's not. He's still back there. Getting that camera shot. Look how flippy this thing is.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's not even released with Anheuser.
Nope.
Ricky's 11 under.
Course record's 12.
And
Course
he,
record's 12 under. He's 11.
he definitely missed like an edge of circle putt on hole 2.
Yep.
And what's the other part?
Bad drive on 4.
Okay.
And then a bad drive on 5. He slipped a little bit off the tee pad, threw it up the hill.
He's got the eagle, of
Other
course.
than that, it has been better than perfect.
Wow.
Does he go sidearm here? Yeah. So this one's just tucked up there to the right. Push the left side. That's push the left side.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Yes, it is. Asking for it to go in. And there's the clap.
Oh
On
my
cue.
goodness. I don't know if I've ever seen this many birdies in a row. Not through this stretch.
No, you don't do that on this stretch. Something happens, you kick over
Yeah.
there. Like what happened to McBeth.
It's going to be 9 straight if Ricky can make that 25-footer.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Worried about a drop, but I don't think he's going to be
No.
worrying too much once
No.
he gets up there. Just 25 feet.
Oh, when you got Ricky on your
Sure.
butt,
Sure.
all of a sudden, those little things that happen, they're more noticeable. Why is this happening?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
this guy's tracking me down.
coming down the stretch at a major, every little thing, you're like, can it just not bounce in the wind? Like, come on.
Exactly.
You just want to hit the pole and let it be 2 feet away and go ahead and smile and wave.
And
Solid.
yeah, solid drive from Paul. You want to hear a Finnish roar. Niklas makes this. You're going to hear some loud cheers. But not this time. Been loving his putting stroke all week. It has truly looked like vintage Paul McBeth.
$34 under. So he's past the number we
He's
circled.
past the number, yeah.
But the course record's looking to be in the rearview mirror too.
That,
We were talking about that forcing him to shoot a
Yeah.
course record. Like, that's happening now.
well, Ricky's at it. And so if he finishes 1 under in the next 4 holes, he'll have a new course record. And every stroke better than that. It's going to make that course record even harder to beat.
9 birdies in a row for this guy.
I mean, heck, Gannon can even shoot course record too.
Yeah,
It's like,
might as well.
well, he's got the course record at one of the hardest courses in the world at the Tampere Disc Golf Center. So might as well just set it here too. The first time you've ever gone overseas to play disc golf.
All right, Rick. I get you're on a birdie streak. 15 is where those go to die.
Yeah, they die here.
476 down the hill. I mean, this is just the hardest tee shot on the course to get in the circle, I think. So many variables with the right to left crosswind, with just the shape of the hole.
The best shot is that low power backhand, a lot like this, but it needs to drag left, and I don't think this is going to do it in time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Effectively a layup drive for Rick.
What a break.
Yeah, that was 1,000 miles out of bounds.
Huge hyzer.
There's a little bit of a right to left. Pulling the disc left a little bit more than you'd like. but also helping win if you set it out wide. In the end, Gannon's got a putt from C2.
Great drive.
Give him some insurance strokes going into the final 3 holes if he's able to make that one.
I mean, you see Ricky short. It's just get in bounds.
Yeah,
I mean, he does even
correct.
better than that. He's given himself a legitimate birdie chance.
This is a great line for McBeth. Just outside bullseye. What a shot.
Niklas going up the middle. A lot of height. Needs this to stay flat. That will stay safe just outside the circle.
All really good drives, even with Rick's layup on that side. You never see everybody in bounds on this hole.
Usually you see everyone out of bounds. Like if you sign up to be a volunteer this week, the one job you don't want to be is a spotter on 15. You're just holding red flags all day long.
Huge putt here for Gannon.
Just low and left.
Didn't know he had it in him to miss right now. It's just been in the basket every time.
That was a big opportunity for sure.
Classy still up. Six meters away, in for the par. Oh, big birdie from McBeth.
Fortunate 3 for Ricky Wysocki. Tried to get aggressive. That tree kick was a thing of beauty for him.
Shows you how untimely that bogey was that McBeth took back there.
Yes.
A birdie there, and he's right in this race right now.
Yes.
Does it not have to be told when the shot's thrown?
No.
Okay.
No, I always wait to the next tee pad,
All right.
so. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Time warning for Gannon Buhr, issued by the PDGA's Rebecca Duffy. So he'll have to be careful going forward.
Ricky Wysocki's was it 9 holes? Birdie streak
It was 9 in a row.
comes to an end.
From top competition to the new players. From supporting women to funding new courses. PDGA Europe is much more than competition. Visit pdga.com/join and grow the sport.
And it comes to an end in a fortunate way because, like you guys said, that drive was certainly heading out of bounds.
Hole 16, par 4, 728 feet with the island green. Get your drive in bounds here via the big hyzer or the low driven straight shot if you want to get it more aggressive. And then you leave yourself probably in the 100 to 70 to 100 meters maybe to the basket. Gotta stick that island or else you're going to a drop zone with penalty.
And if you ace it, you get that new car on the left.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
If you ace it, and if
Ace
you eagle it, you get $1,000.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just a 728 to the hole.
And Ricky's in bounds. Reminds me of several years ago. Jiri Salonen went for the green and landed it safe off the tee.
That's insane.
Trees off to the left were a bit shorter then.
Yes. I played with a young Simon on the lead card, and when he went for it, he ended up taking a 9. Yes, I said that lead card, Simon. He took a 9. I was like, what is this 16-year-old kid doing? He's on the lead card at a major. Just goes for
2011?
728 footer.
Try and win a car.
Yeah. Trying to win a car.
Niklas in bounds. Is that that was 2011, right, Paul?
Yeah. I'm like, man, these people overseas are crazy. Big time shot here from McBeth. See,
Love
they
the
really
width.
took the teeth off of this thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
bogey birdie's still the biggest threat here.
Yeah, but with the drop zone, certainly you're a little more at ease throwing this shot than you might have been in years past, knowing that you're going to have to rethrow from that exact same spot, down your best disc. Ricky throws it beautifully.
And you can hear him huffing and puffing.
Continuing to apply that pressure.
Looks really good.
Yes.
And to the credit of the event staff, they've been asking for feedback. They want to know what were the players feeling about this hole. They want to make it right for the Worlds next year.
Huge shot right here. Does it have the length?
Oh yeah, it's
Perfect.
maybe the closest one.
This is great disc golf we're
This is-
seeing.
This is everything I wanted and more. It's everything everyone wanted and more. This is disc golf played at its peak.
I think this is what we expected. You put a card like this together, this is what's going to happen. I mean, Jeff is kind of shredded.
Yeah.
Like, he really is.
Yeah, what's he at,
I
9?
think he's at 9 under par. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
really
great.
good.
Yes.
10 unders was the hot round when we were looking earlier on the scoreboard. Those are people playing free and nothing to lose. These guys are doing it.
With that big old M for major hanging in the balance.
Pretty
And that's
sick
why
start for him.
the 3 guys in contention all have those things. They got a few M's.
And the top 5.
Yeah, along with the guys chasing him.
Top 5.
Look at that.
Everyone's got at least 2 except for the guy who's leading the event right now. Isaac with a couple, Chris with a couple, McBeth with a couple. Times 7 or 8. And Ricky, what does Ricky have? 6 majors? Something like that, right? He's Japan
Yeah,
Open,
somewhere in
PDGA
there.
Championships, 2 Worlds. Did he win one in Europe?
Yeah,
Scandinavian Open or
Championship, I
something?
think.
Yeah, I feel like 6 is right.
He's got a lot for not having one since 2017.
That's just
I'll
so
tell you that.
long, and he's been so good for that whole
Settle,
time.
Settle. No.
And that
wait.
was I was just about to say, if that hits the bench, it could stay in bounds. McBeth unable to get that late drift right that keeps the backhand drive safe.
Okay, here's the moment.
Yep.
Put the pressure on. Keep the pressure on.
All hyzer.
My gosh, that is just lifting and carrying.
Is likely to be a bit short. No.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
No.
That is
Massive shot.
18 butterflies short.
459 feet without even flip up, really.
That's the best drive I've ever seen on the hole.
Look at this. Dig, boink. He's saying go in on every shot.
Why wouldn't he? That's
game is-
incredible.
He is just tapped in, guys. This is incredible.
So how aggressive is Gannon getting here? I'm guessing very.
He's going forehand. He's going after it.
Wow.
This is so wide. Oh!
That might have robbed him. Well, it was going to be deep.
Who knows? God, he has got such a cannon.
I mean, just thank you for kicking in and not out.
Yes.
This is going, I think, closer than it is now.
It's certainly going to go closer. The trick is, does it roll out of bounds? And either way, it has hit the pole, and I think he's on the edge of the circle now, putting for birdie. What a drive for Gannon.
Yeah, what an answer after Rick just
Yes.
pipes it. And you're right, playing with a lead like that, it might be nice to just have one going into 18. You know, like give this one up. Hey, give it up.
Sure.
Take the one-stroke lead. You know what you got to do. Play position golf. But he just rips the sidearm.
What an animal.
Yeah.
Not an easy approach from back there. Niklas leaves it safe. Should be close enough to make for the par.
Gannon Buhr to get to 36 under and take a 2-shot lead into the final hole.
Oh,
Oh, no way.
come back. Oh,
No, guys.
No.
my.
He's got He's got to make that just to be tied now.
That is a brutal roll.
Oh, my.
17 strikes again.
That's crazy.
Gosh.
It's such a scary green. You always hope you're not going to see that, but we see it every year.
This is no formality. This is a nervy putt, especially with what just happened. Ricky's still in bullseye, just waiting to tap into his birdie.
Yeah, this to stay tied.
Oh, my gosh. Got to dig deep here. Not perfect.
Great putt.
Yep.
Wow, this is exciting disc golf.
Nate, you asked for it.
I did?
You asked for it. No, yeah, you did. You said, I want to see a dramatic, awesome finish.
I did.
You did that. You asked for it.
I don't want that. That roller.
No,
that
of course,
roll away
you want to
hurt
see
me.
the roll.
That roll away hurt me a little bit.
But
I kind of
forget the
like
roll.
it. You are under pressure. You leave it low on a slope green. You deserve for the
Sure. You can't be
in this
surprised.
situation, because this is the situation where you got to knock those down. This is for, like you said, the M. And the people who win those, they make those putts.
Yep. Well, Ricky has somehow clawed his way back into it.
Unbelievable.
He's at 14.
That's how he did it. Not somehow.
Jeez. This course hasn't changed other than a few small adjustments.
Gotten a little harder.
It's only gotten
Lengthened
harder
some holes. Yeah.
since we've been playing here.
Tighten up some OBs.
And it's always been 12 under. That's been the course record. And Ricky has a chance to go to 15. That's like breaking the mile record by like 10 seconds. It's just not possible to do. He is destroying. Unbelievable pace he's putting on right now. And tie going into the final hole. Maybe the most famous finishing hole in the sport of disc golf, too. Couldn't have asked for anything better.
Put the pressure on right here. Anything inbounds, you see the green flag, and that's huge.
Just got to watch out for light poles here.
I am so surprised to see Ricky go
Get
low.
out of there.
Okay, there's a little separation.
I mean, the run-up is almost non-existent.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a tougher lie than it looks like.
Are you not surprised to see him go low forehand there, bringing those light poles into play?
I mean, he might have stayed inside all of them.
Okay.
I just like seeing the green flag here.
Yes.
That's a huge step.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because now the other guy
absolutely.
has to step up, and he is under a lot of pressure right now. He just missed a shorty. He took 2 from him.
That little difference between McBeth and Ricky is such a big difference. Just
to let you take a step. It's
Just
a long
one
shot.
step.
It's a long shot up that hill.
Yep.
I'm not worried about the distance for him.
But the timing.
Yeah, the
Yes,
timing of
running
footwork,
exactly.
yeah.
The timing is the big time issue. No matter what, he's gonna have a shot in there.
Yes.
Some people, it's like, okay, I don't have the power with this short run up to get up there. That's not an issue with him, I don't think.
All right, this has got to be one of the most nerve-wracking tee shots of Gannon Buhr's life.
And if he sticks to the program, he takes it way over this out of bounds.
Wow.
Yeah, he did that.
Okay.
There's a tree right at the corner.
Watch. Oh, he hits it but gets through.
Big advantage, Gannon, in my
Huge.
opinion. Much better lie.
Yeah.
He's closer to the basket,
He gets to see what Rick does.
and he gets to act second. Absolutely.
This needs to continue flipping. That OB's so tight on that left side. Oh,
Wow.
Niklas has done it.
Sweet.
That is going to secure a 6th place finish. Here it is. Plenty
I like
of power.
the angle.
Yep.
No! Get
The
back in.
stage.
Oh, no.
Well, that's about 30 to 40 feet away. I'm not sure exactly how far away it is, but it's possible to make that putt to save the par. So Gannon has a decision now how aggressive he wants to be. If he plays for par, he opens the door for Ricky to make that putt and send it to overtime.
There's no way that he plays for par. Do you think?
You can't. Not when you got when it's Ricky.
He's got a chance to.
Why couldn't that just happen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no doubt.
for
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
That's what I
Come
thought
on.
would happen. Usually when you hit that stage, you get a little roll back. Like, absolutely, Gannon has to go for the kill here.
I agree.
Can win this right now.
Because you know Ricky's knocking that down. If you lay up, Ricky's going to knock that down.
Yes. Gannon hit the base in the air in round 3. Just wants to keep this inbounds.
Overstable mid-range, I think. Does it have the length?
Guys, it's perfect. He hit the base again. Oh my god.
Oh, man. That's your champion.
Wow.
What a shot in that
Wow.
moment. No doubter.
Wow. What a champ. 2-time champion, and he's not even 20 years old.
And for Ricky,
So deflated
if
right
he
here.
makes this, a 14 under can't get you home. I would not have bet on that.
No.
Like, that is such an incredible charge.
Yeah. And McBeth, there's really not much on the line here for him. And Ricky, yeah, not much. I can't imagine his legs are feeling too good right now. Just everything gets deflated. Just awful feeling.
Well, look how close he is coming to be exactly where Gannon is. Look at the angle.
Yep.
Like he's a foot height, a little bounce out.
Sure.
Like I really think that's a horrible break.
It's a mistake for sure to hit the stage, but it could have rolled back in.
Well, like I said, a little higher. Like
Sure.
from the shot and the stance that he had, great shot.
Yes,
and there's nothing you can
yes.
do about the corner right there. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
He made the right mistake. You can't miss it early. Leave it wide. Give myself a chance to skip inbounds.
Oh, man.
Congratulations
Yes.
between the two players, and there's the trophy.
Yeah, but doesn't matter because this guy hit the basket.
It's unbelievable. I can't even dream about this. It's so crazy that it just happened. It's absolutely crazy. Coming into the day with a decent lead, I knew it was going to be a little bit tough to fend off, the two scariest players in the world to play against, and Ricky and Paul. Hats off to Rick for the incredible battle. Pushing me to my best. To have to shoot an 11 down was something I didn't think I was going to have to do. made that huge putt on 13, I believe it was, death putt, looking straight at the hill. That's just one of those putts that I'm going to be watching for a long time because that was such a momentum booster in my round. You know, I had such a big lead early on in the round, I can't just choke this away like that. And I've never been more nervous in my entire life at a tournament. You know, USDGC doesn't even compare to what just happened here. And to have a stress-free putt for the win was insane.
You're a United States champion. You're now a European Open champion. I mean, what's next in your career?
Got to win the World Championship. That's number one on my mind.
Has there ever been a younger front runner to win the World Championship? I mean, I know Sam Farron's won when he was a teenager, but like he wasn't the front runner. He just came on the scene
maybe
and just
not a
won.
favorite.
But Gannon Buhr right now, I mean, how could you not have him as your top pick to win every single tournament moving forward? He's just an animal.
Huge congratulations to him. You heard it there, you know, most nervous he's ever been in a tournament. I love how open and honest he is about what he goes through, because it's so easy to see these guys as robotic disc golf killing machines, just making every shot, and it seems like nothing gets to him. But Gannon kind of letting you in, seeing the inside of how much pressure he's under there, how bad he wants success and validation for all the work that he's put in through his life. Proud to see him step up and get it done. Incredible victory. Huge congratulations to him.
That's going to wrap it up for us here in Tampere, Finland. Just want to say a big congratulations to Gannon and to Ricky and Paul for the podium. Awesome job by the entire staff here dealing with the inclement weather. It's been a great time here, and we'll see you guys back in the States for the Ledgestone Open in a couple of weeks.